2001. It lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. On the Titans sideline, there's head coach Brian Callahan. His guys looking for a repeat of last week's win here. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys officially in playoff tune-up mode. They have already locked up that top seed in the AFC. First play is to the air. Buys time, rolling right. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that top.
Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Back to throw on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Finds Mims. Escapes a defender. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead on the first play of the drive.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. To throw here on 1st down. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. That one connects. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Now throw to start the drive. Forced out to his right. Mims with the grab. There he goes again. To the 10. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos blowing them out in this opening quarter. Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they are all all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A pick up of 34 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And they take this in for the score. The Broncos ballooning the first half lead even further. Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're...
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. Go. Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. Broncos on top here at Mile High. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. On the move, headed right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. And it's completed right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
Let's go now.
Setting up to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Caught, nice gain left side. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 38 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah,
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 6, ready?
They'll come out throwing. Cut by Sutton. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
1st and 10.
these QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Escapes the pocket. Cut for big yards on the right side. Jukes away from one. Space on the right. He's got room. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensive.
Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well.
Go! Check go!
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Forced out to his right. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Complete to Mims. There he goes, right sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. As he naps another touchdown, bro. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half.
Here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes out to the left. Pass taken in by Sutton. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos stretch their lead on the final. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Working on first down. Buys time, rolling right. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
15 yards.
And how about this? A 600-yard game, Brock. You know firsthand, you got to be close to perfect to even flirt with 500. And he's been that and then some. He's reached a mark that no quarterback has gotten to before. Wow, wide open here. Complete. Again, he's got room. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Ooh, baby. Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Set Buffalo 18. Ready.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
He's going to throw it. On the move, headed right. Rolling, and takes it. He's got it inside the 25. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome.
Mustang 19. Shut up. Hawk 70. Hawk. Shut up.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right.
Let's go.
Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Check go.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
19. Panther 60. Panther.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. So it's a win for the Broncos. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Up next, it's our main event between the Minnesota Vikings and the Denver Broncos. Well, a very happy new year to all of you watching this one. Joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, saying hello for the first time in the new year, Brock. And also, as we end another regular season, this is our penultimate contest before the old NFL calendar flips a page and our postseason arrives.
And this is where you want to put your best foot forward to begin one year and end another. Your New Year's resolution. Start the calendar.
Straight to the air they go. Forced out to his right. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. Second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. Throw here, 3rd down. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. Breaks through and breaks away. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Got man, it's Marvin Mims. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pull out in front further, 13-zip. Well, Brock, it speaks to the Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Working from his end zone. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Took off with it again. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. And how about this? A 100-yard game on the ground, but it's not the running back that's doing it. And he's showing you why you should never sleep on what he can do when he's outside that pocket. Throwing now on 1st down. Chased out to his right. Finds Mims. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
That's another Broncos first.
He's going to throw this one. Getting out to his left. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Buys time, rolling right. Making the call himself. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27.
Ronnie Hickman on the tackle. A gain of 6 yards.
Broncos ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll throw here on first. On the move, headed right. Mims with the grab. Keeps on moving into the red zone. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos make it a 16-point ball game. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. He dodged the tackle. On the move, past the 40. Hits the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That, without a doubt, Brock, one of the... Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead.
On the double.
To throw here on first down. Escapes the pocket. That's completed right side. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. To the air now on first and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Well, Brock, even... Broncos ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking out that last touchdown.
It's inside the 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. 3 touchdown catches in... Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Escapes out to the left. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great win.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget.
Here we go. Go.
He'll work against the blitz. Gets himself free. He really needs some chunk yardage here on second down.
Brings up second down.
Tag. 70, 19, Tiger, 19.
Now looking to throw. He puts some juice on it deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos are running them out of the building. Broncos ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up second and 18.
Throwing it on second down. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Back to throw. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Brings it in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run.
Buffalo 18.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10.
They're going to pass it here. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Stays upright. He's making a bid for it. And he's finally forced out of bounds as he gets him up past the 15. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 6.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Flush down out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Troy Franklin. To the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the LA Chargers. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys, well, everybody knows it. One win away from a perfect regular season. What an unbelievable year they've had to this point. Across from him, Charger head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys ready to feed. Denver's offense now set to go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Finding room at midfield. Down the right sideline. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Marvin Mims, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are... Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll air this one out from Mims. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims with his second. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. They'll set up a throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Wide open receiver complete. He may go. And he'll take it into the end zone Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. He's still on his feet. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll set up to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. So halftime here out west. Hey, we get it. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Marvin Mims, 70 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And sometimes, though, so the Broncos coming out now.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And now look at him go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, 96 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So from back deep, deep in their own territory, all the way into the end zone. You think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right?
Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
Ready? 60. Take go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On the move past the 40. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims, 70 yards. And the Broncos look poised to reach 17-0 as they add on to their lead. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable. The
Visitors offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Back to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Wide open receiver, complete. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, an 80-yard touchdown. The football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, career touchdown number 136, tying. Broncos about set to go on offense. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, this has been another impressive. And Denver getting set to take the field. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Here we go, Shaq.
Now back to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It fights him off. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second.
The Broncos game is over, but his work isn't done yet. After a full season of playing together as a group, it's time to take stock of what this team has become since week 1. Ask anybody in the building. They say they're Super Bowl bound. A playoff win will do that for you. Coach has to keep everyone focused. They'll need 2 more wins first.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. On the Titans sideline, head coach Brian Callahan. His guys held serve in the 4-5 game last week. Now hit the road as the stakes get higher. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the... to the air from the 30 on the first play. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for Broncos.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll take this one in. Pat Bryant, touchdown Denver. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays. Broncos offense, ready to see what they can do on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Headed left, buying time. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. He's still on his feet. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Exiting the pocket right. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Moving left. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. On the move left. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Moving to his right. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. What a try. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Broncos offense ready to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced out left. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Up close to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his left. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
3 more yards. That's another Broncos.
They'll look to throw yet again. Flush to his right. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Go. 18, run. 8, 7, go.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, it's time you can get your hand on the ball.
And he will get into the end zone. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Pushed out to his left. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him.
Broncos offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Rolling right. Now he'll run it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what the
Broncos offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Forced to his right. He runs with it. Whoa! An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Still going. And he's into the end zone yet again. Pat Bryant. Touchdown, Denver. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Still on his feet. Cortland Sutton. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 79 yards. Touchdowns, Denver. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Okay, break.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And he spins his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. Cortland Sutton. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw across his body is complete. There he goes again. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. He is having a... Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10.
Set. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, escaping to his left. Look at that, slinged it across his body and connected. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And the Broncos, first down.
Here we go. Set.
1st and 10 at the 45.
To the air now on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
At the 15-yard line.
Go.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Bryant. Touchdown, Denver. He has come alive after the break. His... Broncos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. These fans set to head home happy. Very solid performance by the hometown side as they finish off a very decisive victory.
Shut up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they locked down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.
A Super Bowl is on the line this week. Their dream is within reach. It's time to take that final step toward destiny and send a message with how they make it there.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos. On the visitors' sideline, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys have played well in their 2 playoff wins, but a really tough task here. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His guys fired up the #1
Let's go. Cowboys.
right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Gain of 19 yards. That's good for our Broncos. First down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
First and 10.
That's another Broncos first
There we
down.
go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced out wide. He's got it inside the 5. And the Broncos are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
That's another Broncos first down.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
He's got his big tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect.
The Broncos offense going to take over now for the second time. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And the Broncos, first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they will finally run him down. A big-time play for the Broncos. 36 yards.
First and 10.
He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. And he's in. What a drive. Marvin Mims. Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Rolling to the left. Now he takes off. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 79 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. Off he goes. Woo! Into space. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 95 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Throwing now from the gun. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Intended for Marvin Mims. Incomplete. He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. On balance throw, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Flush to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And he will score again. Touchdown, Broncos. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. I think quarterback gets a 3-touchdown day. It's pretty good. 3 on the ground. That, Greg, is excellent. The Broncos offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, break. Here we go, Shaq. AT Cardinal, AT Cardinal. Ready?
Back to throw. Headed left. Buying time. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Exiting the pocket right. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Moving to his right. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. It's 2nd down. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Moving left. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 84 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10.
Go!
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got it about the 8. And he's got another one. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Save it. Onto the field comes the Denver offense. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10.
Get this point. Here we go, here we go. Hawks.
Forced out wide. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to run it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Denver. And that touchdown. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Go! Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score again. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some off.
Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
On the jump. Shut up. Check go.
Rolling right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. On the move left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller,
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC.
after hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game. Between the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw right away. Buys time, rolling right. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going now on first down. On the move, headed right. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Offense to the line fast.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. Escapes a defender. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Connecting on the slant. Jukes away from one. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Working on 1st down. Finds him on the slant. It's inside the 10. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos break the tie here in the 1st. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38.
15 yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Back to throw now. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds Mims. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone, but through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Forced out to his right. Complete to Mims. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for Broncos.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Left side now caught by Sutton. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll work against the blitz. Buys time, rolling right. Pass caught, 9-yard line. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 13-point lead. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead.
Ready?
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's got another one. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. And this Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Chased out to his right. Mims with the grab. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. Flushed out now to his left. All the left side. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 13-point lead. Cortland Sutton. Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Getting out to his left. On the move, past the 40. be set up just outside that red zone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They'll throw here on first. Forced out to his right. Here he goes again. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Buys time, rolling right. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going.
79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Clean breakup on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Pass play coming here. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. Fights his way through a tackle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Rolling from the gun here. Chased out to his right. He's calling his own number again. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. He'll look to throw. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes again. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Escapes the pocket. Taken off with it again. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke. Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. And they make the tackle at the 38.
A gain of 12
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Good for a Broncos. First down.
They're going to pass it here. Flush down out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
In the air here. Buys time, rolling right. He calls his own number again. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. Keeps himself upright. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Broncos keep running away with this. Through the regular season perfect. They advanced through those 2 playoff games, and now, Brock, now they can officially call themselves just the 2nd undefeated team in NFL history. Only them and those 72 Dolphins have ever claimed that piece of football immortality.
It's pretty wild, isn't it, Kate? Over half a century since we saw a team make it through an entire season undefeated. And in this modern NFL, remember, they play 20 games a season, at least 20 games. So we'd wondered if we'd ever see it happen again, but here we are. Witnesses to history and witnesses to one of the best football teams ever assembled.
The moment they've all been waiting for. Commissioner Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Denver Broncos. Super Bowl 62 champions. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch y'all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl. Leading the Kansas City sideline, future Hall of Famer Andy Reid. These guys just about set to go in this one. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys are ready, as they always are, to play.
Ready up! Set! Cowboy 80! Get up!
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Getting out to his left. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
Okay,
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
1st and 10.
It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Cougar 19! 19 tight! 19 tight! Steady!
Pass play now. And he's going to try another deep one here. He's got it inside the 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half. As Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon,
they connect on the deep shot. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 20-zip. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest.
Chap 60! Chap 60! Here we go! Shot! Panther 60! Panthers!
Airing it out to start this drive. He's trying to go deep again. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 3-possession game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage.
Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it again. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Forced out to his right. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He dodged the tackle. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receivers. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. Hits some space around midfield. Dancing past him. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
That's the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Caught, nice gain left side. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every. The Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Hopefully they've drawn something up here, Brock, because not a lot of time left to get this inside of field goal range.
Okay, ready? Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready? Hut, hut.
Working on first down. Sends this to the end zone. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They look to the end zone. The Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Go!
To throw here on first down. He's looking deep once again. That's complete inside the 35. And he gets this down near the 30. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
First time this game, they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down. They're throwing it. Buying some time left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And they take this in for the score. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out.
Second this point. 70 Timberwolf. Let's get 3 points on the board. Here we go. Chip shot. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. Finds Mims. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Let's go now. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready?
Pass play on 1st and 10. Flush out now to his left. And it's complete to Tez Johnson. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Go.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. Has it at the 7. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for our Broncos. 1st down.
Bronco 80.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Getting out to his left. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll work against the blitz. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos are running them out of the building. Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Here we go, shot. 70 Lions. Ready?
Working from his end zone. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety.
Result of the play is a safety.
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome.
On the ready. Here we go. 18, Rattler. 18, Hawk, set. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Second and 17 at the 35-yard line.
Tiger, 19, go!
He's dropping back to throw. Forced out to his right. Escapes a defender. Catch is made down the right sideline. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a win for the Broncos. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.
The Broncos game is over, but his work isn't done yet. Following their early season contest, people want to know what he thinks the team can accomplish as the year goes on.